Hey, adventure seekers, how are you today? I'm good. Actually, I'm really, really good. I had a great Friday. Happy Friday. Welcome to the weekend. Today, I went to Hackle State Park, one of my favorite trails, and I went out there with a friend, Sonya Davie. She is a licensed therapist, wellness, and fitness coach. And we had the most amazing conversation about hiking, wellness, nature, and depression. And maybe some people wouldn't put nature or adventure and depression in the same conversation. But it is a great discussion on how nature is really a tool that you can use for depression, right? I post a lot about if you're angry, get outdoors. If you're sad, get outdoors. If you're unhappy, get outdoors, right? There's something about being outdoors that just kind of takes a layer of discomfort away, right? It's a release. So today was amazing. I'd love to hear what she had to say. I love hearing what she had to say from a clinical perspective, other than my just layman, like, get outdoors. There's a reason, there's scientific evidence why getting outdoors is a good thing for you to do on a routine basis. So I am going to cut this video off and add our conversation. So I hope you enjoy it, and I would love to hear your comments below. If you're on YouTube or Facebook, I would love to hear your comments about this particular conversation. And I would love to also hear if nature / hiking adventure has helped you with any feelings of depression or anxiety or any of those things. So yeah, check it out.
About your bout with depression. And so if you don't mind, would you share a little bit about that, and also how Adventures for the Soul has been therapeutic for you?
Okay. I would love to share that. I think I had been depressed for a really, really long time, and did not have the vocabulary to really name it, to articulate it. But it came to a head when my daughter went to college. So before that, single mom, working 3 jobs, and I didn't have any alone time, any quiet time to really own my own feelings. I never even asked myself, how am I feeling other than tired? So she goes to college, and I have, for the first time in my life, the time to sit down and freaking think. And I felt out of sorts. I didn't feel alive, I didn't feel vibrant, and I wanted to so badly, but something was gnawing at me. I did go to therapy. I did go to traditional therapy, and that was great, but I'm a dancer, I'm a mover. I felt like I needed to do something to make me feel better. So I went on meetup.com, right? Everyone knows meetup.com. So I went on Meetup, and I found some local hiking groups.
Wow.
And I really wasn't even prepared, because I didn't know there were special hiking boots. I just threw on my Newark Timberlands, some cut-off shorts, and a tank top. And I went hiking, and it was beautiful. I was the only Black person in the group.
Wow.
I didn't care, because it was centering, it was grounding, and I don't think I expected that. And when I'm hiking, it is a time where I feel really close to God. Like, yes, I believe in church, for those who go, and I think it's important. But being out in nature and God's creation, I felt very, very close to God, and I felt a sense of peace, a sense of harmony that I had not felt in a very long time. So I say all that to say I wanted more of it. I went on more hikes. I went and bought real hiking boots. Real hiking boots, real hiking pants, some nice little plaid shirts.
Right.
I really got into it.
Nice.
Really, really got into it. I started inviting friends. They loved it. Although in the beginning they didn't want to go with me, but I would push them, like, no, come on, you're gonna like it. And they did. And so I was like, I'm gonna create my own group. And I started thinking of names. The first name was Adventure Goddess. Some of my Christian friends didn't like that. I was like, not God. But
Right.
anyway, so I changed it to Adventures for the Soul.
Love it.
Because it felt like I was doing something. Therapy was really about my mind, right? The mental. When I'm hiking, it was for the soul. So Adventures for the Soul.
I love it.
Because I wanted other women to feel this sense of peace, this sense of harmony, this sense of adventure that I was experiencing. And also, I wanted to create a safe entry space for women of color to try these new things. So
That's awesome.
That's how it
because
happened.
I love it. No, because it's so much to what you just said. For hiking, a lot of people, and I even posted about how therapeutic it really is. I mean, from the point that there's even research behind it, saying how being outdoors and the movement, being in nature, all of this is so helpful for sleep. It's helpful for anxiety. It's helpful for just any type of mood, that you're in. So when you had those hikes, I couldn't wait to get outside because we've been indoors for so long. And so every hike you had, I signed up for it because, like you said, I went on the first one and I felt amazing. I felt exhilarating. I was working out indoors a lot throughout the pandemic. I had my routine, but I needed to be outdoors. I needed to be close to nature, closer to God outside. And so when I did your first hike, I think I went home and I went to the website and I signed up for every hike, and then your adventure weekends. I signed up for everything. And so again, like I said, there's so much research also that just promotes why movement and hiking and even trying something new, because a lot of your women that in hikes that even I've had with you, women have never done this type of thing before. They never tried these outdoor activities, and some women think that, well, I'm a certain age now, so I can't do this. So some of them, it seems simple, but they're breaking past a barrier of fear.
Oh yeah.
To even to come out and be on, to get involved in one of the hikes or even the whitewater rafting, so that's what I love. And this is why, like I said, this has been such a good fit for me, but also for many other women.
Yeah, and for women, it gives them a sense of empowerment.
Yes.
It really does, especially if you're hiking for the first time. When you go through the trails and you get to the top of the mountain, that's a sense of accomplishment / empowerment that no one can take away from you. And it has nothing to do with like a degree or economics. It's your pure essence, your pure body got you to the top.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And the other thing that I like about hiking, it is a form of mindfulness, right?
It
There's
is.
that word that's every place.
Absolutely.
Mindfulness.
But it is.
When you come out to these trails and you're hiking, you have to be present. Right? You have to be present where you're stepping, where you're climbing. And as you're being very present and very mindful, all those things that you were worried about, they kind of just magically melt away.
They do. Because the mindfulness, like you said, you have to stay focused. Mindfulness makes you stay present, and also staying present in a way where you're not criticizing yourself. You're doing it with a level of self-compassion. And so when you're out here and the only thing that you're focusing on is that taking the step on the trail or enjoying the look, the nature while you're out here, or talking to the women along the way, you're not thinking about all the pressure of what's going to happen on Monday or what happened last week. You are in that moment, and in that moment you're being infused with so much like endorphins.
Yes, that's the word. That's
so
the word.
you're being infused with that. So that's why you can walk away and have that feeling can last for such a long time.